my name is Charlene Crothers, and I am on here today because I wanted to talk about 5 facts about mattifying skin primer. So, I'm going to start a little bit about it. So I put mattifying skin primer on this side of my face, and there's no primer on this side because I wanted to kind of see what the difference is. And there is a difference in pore size on my skin, but we will get to that. So fact number 1 is it does help minimize your pore size and kind of like blurs it so that you can't see the pores as much. So that's why I was trying to get this a little bit bigger. Like here, usually I have some big pores right in here. And on this side, you can't see it as much. Whereas over here, you can see it a little more that I have pores. I've already been using really good skincare to minimize my pores, but I have spots around my face where I have more pores. So I'm gonna get a good, so this is the side of primer, mattifying face primer. You don't see pores on this side. This side is nothing. So I don't know if you can see the difference, put it in comments. If you don't see the difference, put that in comments too. Let me know what you think. But I am gonna show you a difference. Hold on. Hey, Jamin. Jamin? Okay, sorry. I had to blow my nose a little bit. Starting to run. Okay, so number 2. So number 1, minimizes your pores, almost blurs them. 2, so primer in general fills in your creases, your flaky patches, any bumpy textures. I have really a lot of bumpy textures, and so I feel like this has actually helped not show it as much, because when I run my hands over my face, I feel like I'm going over a gravel road, like it's really bumpy. 3, makeup adheres longer. So with the mattifying primer, it can adhere up to 8 hours. So I put the primer on my hands. So this side, and I did a different color foundation just because you can see it better. So this side has primer and foundation. Obviously, I don't do it to blend in with my hand because I wanted you to see it. Now, here's what I want to show you. Look, my fingers, clean. Okay, primer and foundation. My fingers, just a little tad. Okay. I also didn't set it either. All right, but here's the big difference. This side is primer and foundation, okay? So we can all agree. See my 2 fingers? Look pretty clean. Watch this. Same side. More of that came off. So that's like one of the biggest reasons why you'd want to put primer, because the makeup, I can't even get it to come off my fingers. The makeup adheres to your skin, but when you don't use a primer, like on this side where I can do this and it's coming off, it doesn't. So it just sits on the top, and anything that bumps against it, like your glasses, anything, you know, people then have more of those raccoon eyes, smudges, creases. This is why you use primer. All right, number 4. So mattifying primer is really for the oily skin. So if you have really oily skin, which I don't have oily skin, but it does take away the shininess, because I do have I have shiny skin. It's dry, but there's patches that can be really shiny. And so it takes away that shininess, and that's why it's called mattifying. and just kind of more of a dry matte. So a lot of mattifying primers will also soak up that oil. So it depends on what kind of primer it is, if it's silicone based or water based, what kind of special extracts are in it. Which brings me to number 5. So especially for a good mattifying primer, snow mushroom extract. It locks in moisture, helps with your acne, helps, again, like I said, with the moisture. It helps with the pores, like snow mushroom extract, very specific. Actually does help a lot with your skin. So oily skin, it's going to help with those pores. It's going to help soak up that oil. If you have dry skin, since the snow mushrooms actually like the moisture, it locks it in for you. And it really helps with your acne and moisturizing. I have really dry skin, and I've been using this mattifying primer actually quite a bit. Beyond my skincare routine, because it's really been dry. My skin is super dry right now. As evidenced by my hand, the primer on this side actually makes my hand look smoother than this side. On certain spots, like this side's really dry, that spot's really dry, but down here, it's not as dry when you look at it. So, those are 5 facts about mattifying primer. And like I said, hopefully you can see the difference. Like, I don't notice the pores. I do, in my skincare, use pore diminisher because I do right here and right here, and sometimes right up in here, have some big pores that like to pop out, and you would think that they were going to eat you or something. It's really weird. So, thank you for joining me on my live tonight. Reach out to me if you are struggling and you are looking for a chance and a way to make some money. I'm not talking about being a millionaire. I'm talking about, like, let me be honest. I went shopping today for groceries, but I didn't go shopping, and I went online shopping. So I did my grocery shopping, and I love to coupon, and I love to save deals, and I like to go to certain stores. I'm noticing the prices in the grocery store going up, and not the prices going up. There's not that many sales. Like sales, that's what I used to live off of, was sales and good deals. And I'm even noticing, like, we spent $100 on groceries and not even half the cart was full. So I'm even noticing that the price is, it's costing more. So if you're looking for an opportunity to make some money, to make an extra $50 or $100 a month or whatever it is, so that you can buy groceries and diapers and gas, reach out to me and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about, what some options are, because we're all in this together. And with unemployment going up, it's really a tough time. So we're all in this together. We're all wanting to lock arms and really help each other out. Thank you for joining me on my live. I hope you have an amazing evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.